Right guys, my name is Lucas. In this video I'm going to talk about my first two experiences with the Zhiyun Crane Plus. So I've only had this gimbal for 2 weeks now, and I've tried to shoot 2 videos. So let me talk about the experiences I've had. So obviously the Crane Plus is very well built. It's got really nice materials. It feels sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap at all. And I'm not going to review it in this video. I think there are plenty of videos on YouTube right now that show you how to balance it and show you all the features of it. So I'm not going to get into that right now. So what I want to share with you is the problems I came across while using this on my first couple of shots. So this is the setup that I was using for the first 2 videos. It's the Canon 700D or T5i in America, and the Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter 2.8 lens. So this is a pretty heavy lens, and the camera is a DSLR, so it's not a mirrorless, a light mirrorless like a Sony or anything. So it weighs in at, this whole setup weighs in at about 1.1 kilograms. So it's well in the payload capacity of the Crane Plus, which is 2.5 kilograms. So because it's well in, I thought, it's not going to be shaky or anything. It's going to be okay. So I balanced it the way I thought it would be balanced. I looked at a few tutorials and it was well balanced. So the first shoot was of my brother working out at the gym, and everything went well. The only sort of issue I came across with the setup was, and it's got nothing to do with the crane. It's all to do with the camera. The camera doesn't have a very good autofocus system, so I was obligated to sort of either try to focus manually with the ring, which I'm not very good at yet. The second option was to keep the same distance from the subject, which is what I was trying to do in this video. So let me show it to you right now so you can see what we shot on that first day. Right guys, so that was the video. The only thing that I kind of don't like about it is that I shot it at 720p 60 frames per second because I needed that slow motion, or I wanted that slow motion. So the video is not really that good for a platform like YouTube, but it is okay for Instagram. The second video I shot was with my girlfriend, and we were at this really beautiful rapeseed yellow field. The sun was setting, it was golden hour, everything was perfect, and we had to do it fast. So I balanced it the best way I could, the same exact setup, and for some reason I got some really shaky footage. I'm going to show it to you right now. Another thing that I need to mention is when we started shooting this video, the camera was on autofocus. So the camera was hunting for focus, and I think that contributed a lot to the shakiness of the video. Right, so those shots, there were a few like that, and they were pretty much ruined. So I couldn't even stabilize them on Final Cut Pro. So I think the lesson I learned from this was, and this is probably very obvious to a lot of you. I'm going to turn this off for a second. So as you can see right now, it's off and the camera is pretty well balanced. So the problem that day was I needed different focal lengths because I wanted to get close up to her face, and I didn't want to do that at 17 millimeters. So I zoomed out or zoomed in to 50 millimeters to get nice shots close up of her face, and this is what happens to the camera. So obviously the motors are gonna have to compensate for that, and this being a really heavy lens, I think that's where it introduced some problems. So it's just something to keep in mind, that when you balance it, and if you want to change the focal length of the lens, you're gonna have to rebalance it. So let me show you the full video right now.
Every time you go, wish I could be there. Babe, you gotta know that I really care about you. I said I'd never fall the way I felt for you. Yeah, baby, that I want you.
Right guys, so as you can see, we were able to use some shots. Some of them, I tried to stabilize them with Final Cut Pro. They worked out okay, but next time it's definitely going to be better. So the next setup that I intend to use is this Crane Plus with the Canon 80D, which I'm shooting this video on right now. And I got this camera basically for 3 reasons. 1, I can use it with the Canon lenses I already have. 2, the autofocus of this camera is really good. That dual pixel autofocus technology is really good. And 3rd, I can shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second, so I can do slow motion, no problem. I hope you can sort of relate yourself with some of the problems I had, and I just wanted to let you know that this is a really great device. It just takes time to learn how to use it. It's a learning curve, and don't get demotivated or anything. It's just about being constant and just keep on trying. Right guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I will be sharing my experiences of the Zhiyun Crane with the Canon 80D, as well as the videos I shoot. Remember guys, don't let the time slip through your hands. Seize the moment. Peace out.